If you don't mind, explain a little bit about where we are right now.
Yeah, so we're in the Neshota Delafield area. So this whole, it's Waukesha County we're in, but this is like the lake country area. Obviously there's a bunch of different lakes. You can probably get to like 10 to 15 lakes within a 10-minute drive of here. So I grew up in Pewaukee, Wisconsin, which is just east of here.
What's kept you here?
I mean, family number one, friends number two, and I think more than anything, the people. The people respect us and don't really bother us too much and just see us as one of their own, which we all really appreciate. And I think it's just a sense of home.
Derek's 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Where are your parents relative?
My parents are 5 minutes from my house, so they're like literally they can bike to my house if they want to.
Which especially given occasional Blakely.
Yes,
isn't
yeah.
a bad thing.
As soon as a blowout diaper is heard, I call my mom and I go, "Can you watch her?" And I say, "Oh wait, she pooped. Can you change her diaper, please?"
I heard the other night you pop up because you're on baby duty.
Yeah.
And you were caught unzipping a pillow.
Yeah, she told you that. So those first week or two, whatever it is, you're so tired when you get home, right? And we're sleeping, the baby sleeps next to us, Blakely, and she sleeps in this slumber pod that has zippers on both sides, right? In this suit. So tired, Danny rolls over and she goes, "Can you get Blakely? It's time for her to feed." So I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." But I had a pillow on my chest, and I thought I fell asleep with her on my chest. So I grabbed the pillow, and I go to unzip the pillow, thinking it was Blakely. And Danny goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm getting her out of her sleep suit." "What are you doing?" She's like, "You're holding a pillow. Blakely's in the bassinet right next to you. What are you doing?" So that was kind of the first time where I was like, holy, this is a whole new tire that I've never felt before in my life.
You guys thought it might be one and done, but you guys are already talking about number two now.
I think it's very important to us to have that big family. I don't really want to get into broadcasting or anything like that when I'm done playing. So I think more than anything, I just want to be a family man and grow our family as much as we can. I've sacrificed so much time, effort, energy over the years that it's all right, I want to do what I want to do. I'm not working in the cubicle, I'll tell you that right now.
You majored in, what was it, retailing?
I didn't, retail consumer behavior. But
Okay.
I didn't get my, I didn't even get my degree because part of the reason why I left was because to get your retail consumer behavior degree, you have to do an internship.
Okay.
And I was like, I am not going back to school to do an internship over the summer. Let me get out of here as quick as possible, put all my chips into football, work as hard as I can, so I don't have to go work at, no offense, but Kohl's department store or something over the summer.
Danny was saying, she's like, I didn't even know he was good at football, and then all of a sudden he's like, I'm leaving school early, and
it happened so fast. It really did. Obviously I knew I always wanted to go to the NFL, but it was my first year starting, so it's kind of like a weekly thing. If you keep playing well, you have the opportunity to go professional.
Right.
And then I got at the end of the season, you submit to the NFL, do you think I'm a first, second, or third round pick? And then they get back to you. And I submitted that paperwork, and the NFL responded with, we do not see you as a first, a second, or a third round pick. We think it'd be best for you to return to school. So I actually got that letter back as we were going to our bowl game.
You still have it?
I don't think I do.
No.
I'm so pissed at it. I probably ripped it up. That's my thing is you don't know me. You don't know what I stand for. You've probably watched one game of mine, maybe a couple plays even. You haven't taken the time of day to know my story and everything that I've overcome. You don't know that I've been working with Brad since I was 12 on all the combine drills. So I knew when I went to the combine I was going to be able to put up good numbers, and that kind of just, all of it culminated, and I was like, I'm just going to bet on myself and strike while the oven's hot and go and do it, and that's what led to that decision.
Did I read correctly, you're on a 7,000 or 8,000 calorie a day?
I mean, at one point, probably yes, but not anymore. I don't count my calories, I don't count macros, micros, any of that stuff anymore. I just kind of go off of feel. And,
okay, but take me through what an average day is of eating, starting with when you get up in the morning.
Yeah, so today, just before you guys got here, I ate 4 eggs, 5 chicken sausage, a cup and a half of oatmeal, and like some fruit, and then.
I mean, it's not nothing.
No, it's not nothing. It definitely isn't nothing. And then for lunch after this, probably have like 2.5 chicken breasts with a 1.5 cups of rice, and then either like a kale salad. Danny makes a good kale salad, or some broccoli or something. And then probably get hungry around like 3 or 4, so I'll just make a bowl of oatmeal or something just to get some more carbs in.
Yep. And
then for dinner, been really on a big like ground beef kick lately, so I'll do 93.7 ground beef. We'll do like 1.5 pounds of that with either some noodles or rice, and then just another carb, and that's pretty much what the day looks like. Yeah. So it's like I used to eat every like 2 hours. I need to eat, and now I just kind of actually do it more formatted as breakfast, lunch, and dinner with one snack.
Have you splurged on anything as you've had NFL success, like a private chef or?
I've tried it.
Like that?
We've tried it. I just like, I can't come around to the prices, man. It's just absolutely insane. I just keep asking who is affording this, and I get that we have the means to be able to do it, but I still like, that's what coming back here and being grounded, and it's hard for me to pull the trigger on stuff like that when it's like, I could pretty much do this by myself. And there's a practical element of it too, where JJ and I talk about it, because he had a chef for a while. We tried it out for a while.
It's somebody in your house.
It's have somebody in your house, and it's not even just for the meal. They're in there 2-3 hours before, and then they're in there 2-3 hours after. So it's like, do I talk to this person? Do I not talk to this person? It's kind of weird that way.
So what is the off-season workout program until?
You'll see today with Brad, my trainer. I've been with him since I was like 12 years old. So
Brad's had a hell of a run.
Yeah,
with 3 brothers,
yeah,
right?
He really has. And his thing is like, we don't always have to go super intense all the time. But we have to touch it every now and then. We just have to touch it.
How have the workouts evolved over the years?
Like
in terms of the off-season program,
they've become more football specific, more ankle, knee, hip mobility, flexibility.
Less about how much weight you can
Yes,
run.
I mean, we're still pushing, like, we still benched, like, I think it was like 365 yesterday for 3. So, I mean, it's not like we're not pushing, but like, we're touching it and then coming back off. Like, we're not doing that every single week. Today is a get-off day, so it's actually kind of like a D-line specific day.
Okay.
Where the running portion of it will be like that 10-yard get-off, where it's like getting off the line of scrimmage. And that's my favorite day, because that's where Brad and I can get really technical as far as no wasted movements, getting on the inside of your feet, running through the hand is something that we're really focusing on this year. I mean, I'm going to be in my 9th season, and I've never really thought about my stance as, you know, I play with my hand down, and I've always thought to like fire my hand back. You know, when you're like a sprinter, you fire your hands separate ways. Well, this year we're really working on like firing through the hand and just kind of running through it on the ground, as opposed to throwing it back and wasting momentum in the wrong direction. So that's just kind of an example of always trying to find the next thing to make things quicker.
What will you say to the officials sometimes as you're creeping up to the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, so like obviously last year in game 1 against Atlanta, I got called for being offsides, even though I wasn't. The official told me after halftime he saw it, and I wasn't offsides. So from that point on, I basically tell the official before every game, I say, listen, I know it's going to look like I'm offsides. I promise you I'm not offsides. I've studied the snap count countless times. I know what I'm listening to. I know when the ball is being snapped 80% of the time. And sometimes I'm taking a chance, but I want you to know that it's going to look like I'm leaving early, but I'm moving at the exact same time with the ball. And from that point on, they were pretty good about not calling it offsides. And that comes with, obviously, the older you get too, the more respect you get from officials, and you get a lot more warnings at my age as opposed to a young guy. This is actually, I shouldn't tell you this, but when like JJ, Derek, and I used to work out together, this is where like we would race to see who can, like we'd be positioning to see who can get there first.
Do you miss those days a bit when, you know, all 3 of the brothers were
absolutely
in the NFL, and now you're kind of the last one standing? But
it goes too fast, it really does. Those are some of the best days of my life, just being able to train with them and compete and have people that think and are wired the exact same way that you are, and also want the ultimate best for you to be training. I think that's the the best setting for getting the absolute best out of your work. And those days went by way too fast, man. It's crazy. It really is. Now we're just sending videos to each other because we don't get together to be able to work out in the same setting. I'm trying to get JJ in here to work out one day. That'd be pretty cool.
You think it'll happen?
I doubt it. And if he does, I mean, he still lifts more than me, so I don't know if I want that or not.